Hey everyone, Brendan Snyder here. How are you? Thanks so much for joining me and welcome to Record Store Day, November 29th. Special day here. As always, lots of cool things going on. I am at Sound Exchange in Wayne, New Jersey, and you never know what you're going to find at these things. So let's go on inside and see what we can find today for Record Store Day.
You didn't leave it on the crate?
Dickie Betts and Great Southern Jam, New York, 1978. You're an Allman fan, pretty cool. And we've also got some Allman Brothers itself at Manley Field, April 7th, 1972. So lots of cool things in there. You know, if you're a fan of one band, there's always going to be something else in here floating around that you may be interested in. All right, who wants to hold my hand? We got the Beatles, 7-inch If I Want to Hold Your Hand, and I Saw Her Standing There. Probably my absolute favorite song by the band. Hey, here's an underrated one, Biohazard, Mata Leo. First time on vinyl, kind of surprised. You would have thought that this had already been issued on vinyl, but it did come out in 1996. Vinyl was kind of around at that time, but certainly not like it is today.
Sky, how'd you feel yesterday? Like Deb?
Yeah.
All right, The Doors, live in Detroit. First time on LP here. As I've mentioned before, this was already available on CD, so that's probably why they're not doing a CD release of it today. But it would have been nice to have gotten a remastered edition of this on CD, since it has been, I think, since the 90s, since that was out. But here you go for all you Doors fanatics, live in Detroit. And as you can hear, lots and lots of cool chaos going on inside the record store as it preps for Record Store Day. All right, so while we may be having Record Store Day today, Anthony's already setting up, getting festive, getting some Christmas and holiday decorations up in here, so making it even more of an event. How cool is that? How many people does it take to work Record Store Day? Well, we got Anthony, we got Bob. John's going somewhere else. He's not staying here. We got some other people hanging out. We got Mitchell, we got Mike. Sky's floating around. And Anthony's co-owner, Stephanie, she's floating around somewhere outside. I'm going to try and get her on camera later, too.
Your Precious Echo. It said. And I'm like, what the fuck? They said it's got to be Echo and a Bunny Man.
All right, here we go. I'm going to say this one right. Billie Eilish. Apparently I've been saying it wrong, Billie Eilish, so there we go. Got that release for the day, the Isolated Vocals.
Next Saturday, Steph and I are going to the city to see a George Strait band, yes? Sure.
All right, for you Grateful Dead fans, there are 2 releases this Record Store Day. You've got the Connecticut Memorial Coliseum show. It's a 4 LP, 180 gram vinyl. And then if that wasn't enough, Jerry Garcia Band, Electric on the Eel, August 29th, 1987. We know that's going to make Mike happy. All right, here we go with the Garbage Copy Paste. It's a covers album exclusive to Black Friday. Kind of wish we were getting a CD of this.
And I think I know why. Some of the bigger stores.
All right, of course, there's a Hendrix album, Songs for Groovy Children, the Fillmore East concert. You always got to have some Hendrix for Record Store Day. It just wouldn't be Record Store Day without it. John Lee Hooker, Don't Turn Me From Your Door. It's his classic 1963 album featuring tracks recorded from 53 and 61, plus 4 bonus tracks on here.
Sounds great. Buy the John Lee Hooker.
That's your boy, Anthony Coviello, giving a shout out.
I also give a super thumbs up to the Doors box.
Yes, yes.
Sounds fucking so good. I would have went all in.
Matt Mitchell, what do you think? Anyone getting an autograph in the Jane's Addiction today, you think?
I have no idea.
I certainly hope so. Hope you guys get one if you're getting it. All right, King Missile Happy Hour. Who doesn't love a detachable penis?
My penis is not detachable.
Something about going in the basement. And I'm
Here's
going,
one of random CDs for the day. Jorma Corkien, Reno Road. Not many CDs out, unfortunately, for this Black Friday event. Oh, thank you. Say it again.
Jorma Kaukonen.
I can never say his name, but thanks, Mike.
No problem.
All right, Motley Crue, man, they've got a 7-inch box set out this go around here. All the singles from Dr. Feelgood are in here.
No.
And you can never go wrong with some Duff McKagan live at Easy Street. Different live concert than the one that he had just recently released, the Tenderness 5th anniversary show that he did, but now we got this show. All All right, Stevie Nicks has a new one out called The Lighthouse. Single track on this 7-inch here. Not from a new album yet, but maybe we'll be getting something later on. All right, so I'm here with Sky. What are you looking forward to today as far as Record Store Day?
Everyone and their bright smiling faces coming in all excited.
You think there'll be any anxiety mixed in with that about whether they're going to get something or not get something?
Definitely.
I love how everybody just, oh, John just came in.
Oh, hey, John.
This is how you know Sound Exchange is the place to be, when you have employees of other stores stopping by to say hello before he's got to go on to Station One, which we love. Shout out to Station One Records, another great place to go to Record Store Day. A lot of big releases like this one, the PJ, that I hear is getting split up amongst many, many stores because, you know, big artist, a lot of people want it, so not many to go around as normal, but there are a lot floating around out there. So again, hopefully, if you want one of these, you're going to see it today. Here's one that I didn't know was happening. The Ramones Greatest Hits on LP. It says for the first time. I'm actually have to say I'm really surprised that this has not been on LP before. Although it is kind of running light. It's only 20 tracks. But I mean, the CD's the same way at that. Of course, certainly the original ones, the All the Stuff and More's, had a lot more going on.
He didn't tell anybody was there. So, you know, the only thing I think might be a problem is that
This is one I was thinking of. Rage Against the Machine, Democratic National Convention 2000. Here they apparently did this in 2018, now getting another reissue, which is a new thing that Record Store Day has been doing, reissuing some of the earlier things that they put out. So this one here 6 years ago, but you're getting 5,000 of these things put out. If you're a Rage Against the Machine fan, man, I hope you get one. It's certainly a cool release. Whoa, we got some SpongeBob. Check that out. Music from the movie and more. All right, if nothing else, man, there is Shibby's Jazz Party After Hours. I'm sure this is another one Anthony would probably tell us to go for. All right, we got some Stone Temple Pilot Purple Rarities here. This is all the stuff off the second disc of the CD version, the deluxe edition. I think came out about 5 years back, but first time on vinyl. And the selection that's on here looks really cool. I mean, you got a lot of cool early versions, some acoustics, some demo. I may have to pick it up just as a standalone release. It's very cool. Some Tegan and Sarah, 20th anniversary edition of the album. Oh, look at that, man. T-Rex Tanks. This is probably my favorite T-Rex album, 1973 release. Great looking cover there, done now as a picture disc, and just the way they put it into the packaging and everything that's going on around it on the sleeve just makes this thing look even better. All right, and another big one for the day, U2, How to Reassemble an Atomic Bomb. This is their Shadow album, just released as part of the box set, How to Disassemble an Atomic Bomb, getting an LP standalone release of the Shadow album itself. Again, really wish we were getting a standalone CD edition, but I know they want us to focus on the box set. Here's another one of the few CDs, the Ultravox Lament, and of course there is an LP edition of this as well. And this one being a major one here, Van Halen live in Dallas, 1991. I think it'd be even bigger if it was a complete unreleased show, but of course, this has been released in the For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge box as a CD, but it is LP first here. Hopefully it gets a wider release for everyone later on, because it does say first time on vinyl, does not say exclusive. War, one of the other people putting out CD release here, covering a number of albums, 5 in fact, Platinum Funk from 77, Galaxy also 77, The Music Band 79, Outlaw 82, and Peace Sign 94, which was the first War album I bought. Check this one out, ZZ Ward, man, shaped like a guitar pick. That's a pretty cool thing. Dirty Sun Die Cut. The Warning is another band people have been talking a lot about, telling me to check out and get into, so I have given them a listen. They haven't really moved me just yet, but I'm sure they're going to be one of those bands that one of these days I'm going to totally fall in love with. Here we go, check that one out. Yes, Fragile Outtakes. Rare stuff that was part of the box set that was just released, now getting an LP release here. Well, I didn't know ornaments were on the menu today, but apparently They are.
No, Mitchell doesn't listen.
One of the cool things at Record Store Day, at most of the places where you go, there will be stuff from the years before, the previous years, and it's usually marked down to some degree, so definitely look for that stuff too. Maybe something you wanted from the previous year is available still there. Who knows? You never know what you're going to find. But they usually pull out all the Record Store Day stuff from past years. And that's what this stuff is. So when you're coming in the door, at least here at Sound Exchange, they got it lined up right here, and it's discounted. All right, despite the cold, we still got a lot of people waiting out for Record Store Day. Got to bundle up this year, though. It is a chilly one out there. Hey, guys. How's it going? Look, the line keeps going here. This is great. Does it keep going beyond? Oh, it does. All right, so I'm out here with John, number one in line. You said how many years in a row?
15 years.
15 years. So what time do you show up in order to get that number one spot?
Yesterday I got here at 7:30 p.m.
Woo!
and number two got here at, I don't know, 3 in the morning maybe?
Okay.
So it was quite a little...
Yeah,
I was pretty lonely for a while.
Well,
Yeah.
I think the cold and the rain had something to do with it this
Yeah,
year, right?
Yeah, the excitement carried me through.
That's right. So
Yeah.
what is number one on your list this year?
The Doors box set.
Oh,
I
yep.
tried to pick all those up.
Okay. I was really disappointed. No CD for that one this year.
And if you remember, when the box that came out last year, I bought you this CD as a gift.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, you did.
So you know what that means? I don't have to buy you anything.
That's
this year.
right. No,
Yeah.
I'm good. You got my holiday covered for me.
Nice.
All right, John. Well, I hope you get everything that's on your list. I'm sure you're getting that Doors. They're filling the orders right now on the inside, and you
Cool,
being
man.
first in line, I think you're pretty good.
Awesome. Have a great day.
Thanks, man. You too.
Yeah, cool.
All right, we are about ready to start Record Store Day. Everything has been set up and in line and ready to go. Sandwiches are flowing, coffee, donuts, you name it. All kinds of great stuff here. Can't wait to get this going. All right, number one. Let's do this thing. I know, you're passing it up. Oh, I gotta come back.
Where's my swag? Where's my swag?
Swag. Who's in charge of the swag this year?
Sky. She's always in charge of the swag.
Guys got the swag?
Oh, there she is. We got this going.
Grazie.
There we go.
Christmas morning in here.
It is Christmas
Anthony
morning.
with the,
Record Store Day.
Yeah, with the
Just
garland.
like Christmas.
Looks good.
How you guys doing?
Good. Oh yeah.
Fired
Good.
up.
Fired up.
I like
All
the shirt.
right.
I like the red and black
Oh
and
yeah,
blue.
thank you. Whatever's warm.
Oh, I know.
Oh yeah, we got the blasters. No idea what it is. Unfortunately, I gotta go with
Hey, Jack.
Look up.
What are you looking for today?
I'm looking for this.
Yeah?
And the box, the killing case that came
Yeah.
out, the 3-inch.
I don't think they got it here
They
today.
do not have
No, that would have been a cool one though in the
it.
3
Yeah, that
inch.
would have been sick.
All right. All right, so I hope your Record Store Day was as good as mine. Had a lot of fun at Sound Exchange in Wayne, New Jersey with Anthony Coviello and of course his co-owner Stephanie of the store and a lot of other people that you've been seeing pop up in some of my videos. Micah was there, of course, and Mitchell, and we had Sky. Bob was there, a number of different people. Joey and Allison joined in the fun as well. So lots going on. And of course, I got to meet a bunch of you guys who watch as well. And that was also very cool. But I thought I'd show you guys the things that I picked up. I talked to some of you guys there about the things you were picking up. But hey, what did I pick up, right? So I picked up this one, the Ultravox Lament Steven Wilson remix. It's a 2 CD. And the second disc in here has instrumentals on it. And these come from the UK box sets that they've been releasing. But they're not getting released in the States. So it is nice that we are getting CDs. Even if it's only through Record Store Day, we are getting them. And so that's kind of cool. Not a lot of CDs this go around. You guys probably heard me talk about that already. A lot less for this Black Friday event then in April, but it's always been very, very small amounts of CD. I mean, I get it, it's called Record Store Day, but still, there should be a few more CDs added in. And I kind of keep hoping every year with the sort of rise in popularity of the CD from where it once was, I feel like it's starting to come back. You would think more would happen, and I hope that Record Store Day people eventually take note of that. This next one was a pretty limited one, 1,500 copies of the Duff McKagan Live at Easy Street. It's hand numbered on the back side. There you go. Mine is 869. So very glad that I was able to get a hold of one of these. There are 10 tracks on here. One of them is introduction, so 9 songs I should say. But it's got some cool stuff on here. I like the song Long Feather off the latest album, Tenderness, from his previous albums on here. So some good stuff. No GNR tunes, all Duff songs that are on here. But I'm a fan of Duff as well, of course, as Guns N' Roses. But I really am just a fan of Duff's material as well. Liked what he's doing. This next one was one I wasn't planning on picking up, and then I decided to. It's the Jane's Addiction single, white label pressing, only 2,500 copies available, and it's of their 2 brand new songs, Imminent Redemption and True Love. But nowhere on here does it say anything about Jane's Addiction, not on the spine, not on the face, nothing. And what it also doesn't tell you is that there is a 1 in 4 chance of getting an autograph from one of the band members on the inside. Now, I've not opened mine up, but I decided I wanted to play the lottery and take the chance of that maybe I would get one. And I grabbed this at the end of the event after everyone had come through and whatnot. And there were 4 copies that were left. And so, you know, I said, I'm going to take a chance. I'm just going to add it in. It wasn't one that I was trying to get, but I decided I'm going to play the gamble. It's like doing a scratch off, right? You just could take your chances. The next one here I've talked a lot about. U2, How to Reassemble an Atomic Bomb, the standalone LP of their new Shadow album to How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb, which is the 20th anniversary. They just put that box set out, did a full review of that. I am absolutely loving this album. If you've been on the fence about it, I highly recommend checking this out, the How to Reassemble an Atomic Bomb. Not limited, anything like that. Tons and tons of these were made available, but it was a big one and lots of people were asking for it. And just cool that it now has at least a standalone in the vinyl world. And I still hope that eventually it'll get a standalone in the CD world, but I have my CD copy from the box set at least to enjoy. And then picked up the Van Halen Live in Dallas 1991. Of course, that means it is a Sammy Hagar era show. Lots of people were asking, but yeah, not David Lee Roth. And this was part of the Foreign Lawful Carnal Knowledge box set. So if you have that, it's not new. There was a CD edition inside there, but there was no vinyl edition. And again, it's a standalone copy. And for me, at least, I like getting the artwork, the standalone picture, like in the box set of the U2, it doesn't have a sleeve or anything. It's just a CD inside the book. Well, that was the same thing this was. And so getting a fully produced package like that is an official release is very cool. And again, hope we get a CD edition of that as well. I'd love to start seeing Van Halen doing more archival stuff. All right, and the last thing that I picked up was the Yes Fragile outtakes. And so this alternate versions and stuff, first time on vinyl, 8 tracks are on here. They pull it from the box set that came out. But again, the box set was CD based, so you weren't able to get it on vinyl. And not that that I'm a huge vinyl fan, but the standalone artwork of it, and even though it's kind of simple with that, and then the world and everything done on the inner part of the vinyl itself in the die cut, the way that it is, they still did the art on the backside and everything. And I just decided, wanted to pick it up and have it that way because I chose not to pick up the box set. The same thing with the Van Halen, I didn't pick that box set up, and I didn't pick up the Yes Fragile anniversary box. So to get them this way, then I do have them in the collection, even though they're not CD, I do get them. So obviously, good times. I can't wait to go dive into that stuff. I hope you guys found some cool stuff. And certainly I want to give a big shout out to Sound Exchange for allowing me to film and bring to you guys the experience of Record Store Day. So even if you chose not to go out, or maybe unfortunately don't have a record store near you, I like to be able to bring you these experience videos so you can share in the fun too. All right, everyone. Until next time, in April, we'll be back doing more with a Record Store Day event in April, right? It happens twice a year. Black Friday, day after Thanksgiving, and in April, there's always one. So we'll certainly be doing that. And then, otherwise, check out the rest of the stuff going on my channel. I've always got cool things going on, top 10s, countdowns, rankings, interviews, reviews, that sort of stuff. So lots and lots always going on. All right, everyone. Take care. Have a good one, and I'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.